like grains, especially maize, cereals, among others, conform to international, national, and regional requirements.
The East Africa Grain Council, in partnership with the Confederation of Danish Industries, has organized a public-private engagement forum on food safety and trade competitiveness in Uganda's grain sector at the Golf Course Hotel, Kampala.
As a background, government has undertaken different interventions to ensure and support the trade in safe grain while ensuring that also Uganda is food safe.
Going forward, we look forward to more collaboration, exchange of ideas, greater focus on enterprise, which is the processors and what value they bring, and continued focus on an enabling environment.
Uganda's grain sector remains a cornerstone of the national economy, yet it continues to grapple with aflatoxin contamination, a challenge that limits export potential and undermines consumer confidence. A recent Ugandan study found aflatoxin contamination in 45% of maize and 30% of groundnuts caused by poor drying and storage.
This is due to a range of issues along the value chain, such as adequate lab infrastructure, poor organization of our farmers, inadequate awareness for actors along the value chain. And for the case of maize, in the formal export market, the most quality issue of concern has been the high levels of aflatoxins.
And the most being the aflatoxin contamination. The prevalence of aflatoxin is a menace in the grain sector.
Why would a Chamber of Commerce partner with Eastern African Grain Council? Well, we do this exactly because of the purpose of today's workshop, to increase and optimize value chains and increase the competitiveness of Ugandan grain stakeholders.
The toxin threatens exports, with Kenyan millers rejecting Ugandan maize over unsafe levels, hurting farmers and trade competitiveness. Uganda's grain sector faces major challenges, from unpredictable weather, unstable prices, and low awareness of modern farming technologies in rural areas. These issues reduce yields, quality, and farmers' income. The misuse of chemicals by farmers and traders further threatens food safety and market credibility, as unsafe residues contaminate grains and harm consumers.
As the East African Grain Council, our role is to convene, to advocate, and facilitate structured trade. But we cannot do it alone. We need to focus on 4 outcomes, from policy to practice.
To address these challenges, experts came together from East African Grain Council, Ministry of Agriculture, World Food Programme, and others. Joseph Chigozigola and Prosi Chontawaire, UBC, Kampala.